And we welcome you in. We are here upon us the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament, the 63rd Annual Bloomfield Christmas Tournament, coming up on December 26th. Is just under 2 weeks away, and just getting back from the seating meeting for the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament this year for 2019. And let's get right to it. So let's go to our first round matchups for the seeds for this year's Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. And first starting off with the number one seed going to the Kennett Indians, coming in as this year's number one seed. They will take on 16th seeded Richland in the first round. That'll be on the first day, the 10 a.m. game, the tip-off game on Thursday the 26th at 10 a.m. And then the neighboring bracket is 8th seeded Malden versus 9th seeded East Prairie. And that'll be the game following. Actually, that'll be the nightcap on the first night at 8 o'clock. 8th seeded Malden Greenway versus the 9th seeded East Prairie Eagles. That will be on the nightcap for the first night at 8 p.m. And then the next bracket there, 4th seeded Portageville versus 13th Bloomfield. That'll be the 2 o'clock game on the first day. So the Portageville Bulldogs in at the 4th seed, Bloomfield Wildcats at the 13. Game number, that will be game number 4 there, Portageville Bloomfield. Then the neighboring bracket there, 5th seeded Hayti versus 12th South Pemiscot. That'll be a Boot Hill conference clash there in the first round between Hayti Indians and the South Pemiscot Bulldogs. That will be the game number 5. 3:30 start for that one on the first day on Thursday. Then the neighboring bracket there, 2nd seeded Bernie Mules coming in with the 2nd seed this year, taking on 15th seeded Hawcom Hornets. That will be game number 2. That'll be 11:15 start on Thursday the 26th, right after game number 1 of Kennett and Richland. And the next bracket, we've got 7th seeded Van Buren versus 10th Gideon. The Gideon Bulldogs coming in with the 10th seed versus the 7th seeded Van Buren Bulldogs. That's game number 7, 6:30 start on Thursday the 26th. And then we've got 3rd seeded Dexter Bearcats versus the 14th seeded Pemiscot Indians, a Stoddard County matchup there between those two in the first round. That is game number 3. That'll be a 12:30 start on Thursday the 26th. And at the bottom of the bracket, 6th seeded Doniphan Dons versus 11th seeded Twin Rivers Royals, Ozark Foothills Conference matchup there in the first round. That's game number 6 at 5 p.m. between Doniphan and Twin Rivers. And there's your bracket. That's the way it looks as you see it for the Christmas tournament, all 16 teams. And the order of the games are basically the 1 seed all the way down to the 8th seed, as you see. Or the 1st seed, 2nd seed, 3rd seed, 4th seed will all play consecutively. So you'll have Kennett Richland, game number 1. Then down the way there you see 2nd seed of Bernie versus Hawcom. That'll be the second game at 11:15. Following that, the 3rd seeded Dexter versus 14th Pemiscot's game number 3, following at 12:30. And then game number 4 is Portageville versus Bloomfield, 4th Portageville versus 13th Bloomfield at 2 p.m. Game number 5, 5th Hayti versus 12th South Pemiscot at 3:30. At game number 6, we've got 6th seeded Doniphan versus 11th Twin Rivers at 5 p.m. 7th seeded Van Buren versus 10th Gideon. That's game number 7 at 6:30. And the nightcap is 8th Malden versus 9th East Prairie at 8 p.m. on Thursday the 26th. So there's your bracket for this year's 63rd Annual Bloomfield Christmas Tournament, getting underway Thursday the 26th, going Thursday, Friday, Saturday, then skipping Sunday, and finishing up on Monday the 30th. So a break in there, as always. If there's a Sunday that falls in between the tournament, they always take off the Sunday. So it will be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday, the 26th through the 30th, wrapping up on a Monday night this year with the annual Christmas tournament in Bloomfield. And some improvements they've had at the gymnasium. We were out there to get some of those. We'll probably post those over the next day as well to show you off the improvements made at the Bloomfield Gymnasium. They've really opened it up, certainly at the entrance, to open things up to where it's not near as crowded, especially on the busy nights. A lot more access to bathrooms on both sides of the gym, and a great concession stand on the concourse level, so you don't have to go downstairs for the concession stand anymore. It's all up on the concourse. Really nice. We'll show those off in the next day. But there's your tournament for the 63rd Annual Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. We'll have all 26 games live right here on YHC TV on all of our online platforms as well, yhctv.com, Facebook Live, and YouTube. So look forward to that bright and early, 10 a.m., not too early, but 10 a.m. on the 26th. We'll kick off with Kennett and Richland with the tip-off game and finish with number 26 on Monday, December 30th at 8:30 with the championship game. And not real surprised about some of the seeds there. The top four I was pretty much expecting going in based on the early season so far. But looking for another competitive tournament this year, and hopefully you'll come on out to the tournament there in Bloomfield. They've made some nice improvements, made it a lot more accessible around the gymnasium, a lot more convenient. So hopefully you'll come on out and check that out. And if not, catch it right here on YHC TV as we do each year. Bring all 26 games to you live right here on Channel 21. So we'll be looking forward to another great tournament once again this year, and we'll see you then. But have yourself a safe holiday season for the remainder of it, and we'll be looking forward to that tournament tipping off on the 26th. So until then, happy holidays, everyone.